Welcome to Spartan Stadium. This is Todd Toporski and Jordan Morse calling the game for you. We've got about a minute until kickoff. We are at beautiful Spartan Stadium where the Spartans are going to take on the Broncos of Coopersville tonight.
Yeah, crosstown rivals. They kind of separated us in the OK Conference as we left the blue and went to the silver. Coopersville stayed in the blue with a 2-4 record with some tough opponents. But it's good to have the crosstown rival game back. I feel like it's not a football season unless you play Coopersville.
No doubt about that.
We're going to pause here for the playing of our national anthem.
Whether they're 0-6, 6-0, 3-3, everybody makes the playoffs this year. So it's something brand new, and kids all over the state are getting to experience playoff football for the very first time.
Yeah, it's quite the experience. You're going to, instead of having 4 teams in each district and 2 games being played to decide a district championship, you're going to have 6 to 8 teams in each bracket and 3 games to decide a district championship. So everyone across the state of Michigan is playing tonight unless they have enacted COVID protocols. And then I don't know what's going to happen. So it should be an interesting process as this playoff season kind of continues to go, because you got to expect there's going to have some of that. So
yeah, there's no doubt. Even throughout the season, there were games canceled every single week. So it would not surprise me if there were some cancellations, even in the first round of the playoffs tonight.
Yeah, and it looks like Spartans will be kicking off here for Coopersville. Number 1, Jacob Wismer is back there. And number 15, it looks like Ben McDonald are there back there to receive the Spartans kick by Dylan Taraski.
Boom, and there goes the kick, and we are underway. All right, pretty good coverage there by the Spartan special teams. They make the tackle at the 25, and Coopersville is going to start out on offense.
Yeah, you can see nice high kick by Dylan Taraski. McDonald took it. Got Sam Whitmore down there making the tackle already. So, Coopersville offense come out here. They got, I would say, hogs, cows. They just got some beefy, big guys up front.
They've grown big in Coopersville.
Yeah, they make me look small, and I am not a small person to begin with. So, I think we're going to see a lot of running tonight from both sides. I don't see to have the ball in the air a ton, as number 4, Colton Bosch, takes over for the Broncos.
Quarterback keeps it. Nice run out to the 36-yard line. Looked like 9-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Yeah, Coopersville's going no huddle here, going fast pace. Great read by Bosch to pull it and get outside the end.
So Jordan and I are familiar with this offense a little bit because Ed Kamen, the Coopersville coach, used to be the offensive coordinator here at Sparta a few years ago. And so we were running this offense.
When we were coaching.
Yes. So we're going to see a lot of familiarity here. All right.
Justin Mantelowitz, Moose on the play.
Moose on the loose.
Exactly. It looked like Coopersville kind of ran some motion away and then ran Gator towards where the motion was coming from, trying to get the Spartans confused, and they were not. And Justin Mantelowitz makes a tackle for a loss there. Bring up a third down for the Broncos early.
3rd and 3, ball on the 34. Quarterback in the shotgun, takes a look over to the sideline, gets in play. Hand off to the running back. It looks like he's going to get a first down on that run.
Yeah, good. Defense did a good job stretching it out, but we just didn't have that penetration to kind of push the ball back. They end up with a first down here. Coopersville's not running anything special. I feel like we know what they're going to run, what they're going to come at us. So it's kind of battle of X's and O's. Can you get off the blocks? You know what they're going to run, and we just got to get after the ball carrier and attack.
Yeah, at this point in the season, there's so much film out there that coaches know what's going to come at them. Just a matter of if they can stop it. Another good running play, probably 6-7 yard gain out towards midfield.
Yeah, you had Gator rolling out that way. You had Kobe Vanderleest giving some chase from the backside, just a little too slow to get to him. And the Spartans are basically tempting the Broncos, I would say, the pass. They got, 5-2, basically running man with a safety playing the same distance as their kind of corner. So, when you see, as an offensive coordinator, you see those guys up, you got to figure that it's just a man, and they are hoping to support run coverage here.
Yeah, a lot of people in the box. Ball carrier up the middle. It's going to be a first down. Ball right on the 49-yard line.
Yeah, McDonald took that, number 15, the senior. Tough runner, getting his yards behind his big offensive line right there. Broncos haven't really broke this formation. Twins left. You got the
H-back over there. I believe they're running a little more tight end this year than they have in the past, trying to spread the defense out a little bit. But I tell you what, Ed Kamen loves to play fast.
Yes, he does.
They are no huddle. They get up to the line. There's the snap. They're going to run it to the outside. He cuts back. Maybe a 1 yard gain to the 50.
Yeah, what most people aren't maybe potentially see on that play is Moose takes 2 Coopersville offensive linemen, drives them back, and McDonald is trying to get to the outside to get upfield, and Moose basically diverged that play.
Offensive linemen
back
amazing
into the play.
Backfield.
Doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but shows up definitely when looking at the overall game.
2nd and 10, ball on the 49. Quarterback's looking over to the sideline, getting the play. Same formation. Oh, Coop's going to pass.
Ooh.
Oh! I tell you what, they had a guy open. Good coverage by Sparta, but the Coopersville receiver just couldn't come down with the ball.
Yeah, tight end and basically their 2 slot and wide receivers just running goes, hoping to maybe catch the defense off a little bit. And now you get a third and long, and now it's definitely a passing down for the Broncos here.
Absolutely. 3rd and 10, ball on the 49. Coopersville looks over to the sideline for the play. Definitely a passing down. Let's see what kind of trickery Ed Kamen can come up with.
Crossing route, but Sam Whitmore is there.
Nice job, Sam Whitmore.
To make the tackle. Yeah, if he's not there, that guy's running it a little bit and brings up 4th down for the Broncos. Nice job by Sam chasing and trailing that guy.
So we're going to have 4th and 5 ball on the 47, and I think Coop's going to go for it. They're on
You got no one on the wide receiver. You got no one on the wide receiver. Oh, there it goes.
There we go.
Okay. Interesting move on the Spartans 47 here, going for it early.
Little screen.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we've got a flag on the play.
It's a legal formation. Yeah, illegal formation on the Broncos. That's probably going to be declined here. It's going to be a turnover on down to the Spartans.
Sparta's going to take over.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Coop was looking at...
Oh, they're going to replay 4th downs.
Oh, they're going to move them back and...
So they must have called it as offsides? Usually if that's legal procedure, the defense gets the option of taking it or not. So
right.
Maybe they're blowing the whistle. We couldn't just hear it up here.
So it looks like Coop is going to definitely punt this time around.
Early break for him, though. Early break, I would say, definitely going to take some field position away from the Spartans. But that was a good penalty by the Broncos right there.
All right, Dylan Tarosky back to field the punt at his 25.
Wes Neal for the Broncos to kick it. Low liner.
Everyone just scatters away, and the ball rolls dead at the 24-yard line, where the Sparta Spartans will take over.
Well, the freshman Nick Gordon will continue to come out and lead the Spartans. It's been more of the Dylan Tarosky show when you look at it, and the running of him and the blocking of the offensive lineman. Nick Gordon has been able to use his arm, but doesn't really have to. So we'll have to see if he will have to use it tonight to kind of beat this Broncos defense.
This offensive line has done a fantastic job in the second half of the season, just opening holes for Dylan Tarosky, Scooney, Whitmore, all those guys to run. And we got Tarosky on a jet.
Yeah, continue to do what works for the Spartans here. Motion, give it to Tarosky, get to the outside, and get upfield.
Gain of 9. It's going to be 2nd and 1 ball on the 32-yard line.
I think it's definitely a key tonight. Can the Broncos stop Sparta from getting outside? I think they got the beef inside to stop the middle game, but do they have the speed to stop the Spartans from getting outside to the edges?
No doubt about it. And we've seen in the last few games, Dylan Tarosky is fast. We got a little reverse here, and Coop was all over that.
Well, we kind of had some collision in the background, and when you're running news plays like that, you run them in practice, but then there's nothing like game speed. And that kind of is, you see what happens. It looked like we had Dylan Tarosky and Schoonemaker basically get blown up by each other in the background. That gave the defender a little bit of time to get back in there and make a play for the Broncos.
Yeah, that was messy. So we're going to have 3rd and 6, ball on the 26. Big down early here for the Spartans. Nick Gordon in the shotgun, and he's going to pass.
Right there, found an area.
Oh, and he put the ball on the ground. Are they going to call that?
I think that's a fumble, yeah.
Yeah, that's a reception and a fumble. Was that Whitmore?
Yeah, Whitmore.
Nice catch.
Great catch. Got wrapped up by a defender, and then another guy basically had
he put his helmet right in his chest and knocked that ball loose.
Yeah, give credit to the Broncos for knocking that one out. Great throw, great catch by Sam Whitmore. But, yeah, just got to hold on to it, and then we have a great play. But the Broncos take over basically where they ended their drive.
Yeah, so Broncos back on the field. They're 1st and 10, ball on the 47. It was a nice pass by Nick Gordon.
It was.
Right on the money.
It's called the lane. It was right behind the linebackers.
QB keeper. Out of bounds.
Yeah, Colton Bosch decided to pull it. Sam Whitmore was there just watching it, waiting for him to go. But still, good 5-yard gain. I think we're going to continue to pick up on that more and more. I don't feel like Bosch is that big of a speed threat, but he's a threat no matter what.
Agreed. you know, a big thing tonight will be if the Spartan defense can set the edge.
Mhm.
Coopersville likes to run the jet. They like to keep that quarterback outside if they can. If Sparta can set the edge and take that away, that's going to be a huge help.
Gator back towards us. Nice opening by the Broncos right there. And you see they kind of send the motion away from where they want to go in order to get those linebackers, D-line,
leaning to the
kind of flow.
Yeah.
It's human nature to watch where that motion guy's going.
So it's going to be 1st and 10, ball on the 35. We've said this before. You know, as a linebacker, you got to watch the linemen, see where they're pulling.
Big guys don't lie.
Backs love to lie. They will fake and try and deceive you. So a couple of yards up the middle. It's going to be 2nd and 8, ball on the 38 for the Coopersville offense.
Yeah, as we said before, I think you're going to see the ball on the ground unless it has to go to the air here. Coopersville kind of went to the air early on 2nd down. I expect them to run the ball until they have to pass it. But
I agree.
You know,
I agree. And they've got the beef up front to do that, and they've been successful so far.
Mhm.
There's that Gator coming back again.
There's Moose again blowing it up, though.
Bam!
I like it.
Sparta defense was all over that.
Yep, it's a slower developing play because you got the motion coming across, the snap, and everything that has to go on. So it gives a chance for a D-line, if they can beat someone, to get a tackle for a loss. And that's a good play by Moose. That's might be calling his name.
He's coming up big tonight so
Yep.
far. So 3rd and 10, ball on the 35. Coopersville offense lining up, passing down.
Nice
Quick
ball.
pass out to the flats. Oh, and Coop's going to have a 1st down.
We almost had the ball come loose there. I'll tell you what, that was a nice call. That was a nice pass by Bosch. We had a great view that he had that ball coming out before
the
the receiver
even looked at it.
Yeah, that was a pre-read. He saw the safety was back, so that means the linebacker is jetting out there to kind of get the underneath coverage, and he knew he was running. His outside receiver was running a go route, taking the corner away from the field of where he was throwing, so that was going to be wide open. So all you got to do is a little pitch and catch right there.
Yeah, that was a beautiful pass. The receiver made his cut, and the ball was right there. So Coopersville 1st down, ball on 25. They're going to little swing pass out to the running back.
Ooh, Spartan defense is there.
Woo!
I tell you what, he had
They were all over that.
He got wrapped up by the first guy, and you just saw a blue wave coming from everywhere, attacking the ball carrier. You like to see that as a defensive coach.
That's fun. So 2nd and 10, ball on the 25. Coopersville's opening up a little bit here. You know, they had a little crisscross in the backfield, then threw that back out, but fooled no one.
Yeah. Uh-oh,
Coop
double
looks-
move.
Ooh.
Oh, he's got him.
Oh, he had him
yeah.
in the end zone. It hit him in the hands, and he dropped it.
Melvin Gordon didn't really there was a pump fake. He didn't really bite, but then he didn't really get back. And the ball was a little underthrown, but right through the hands of kind of 13. It was good coverage getting back there and trying to disrupt it. But it wasn't like he was fooled by the double move.
Yeah.
It's just he failed to keep getting depth.
Yeah, that Coop receiver looked like it was going to be wide open.
Yeah.
And then it was underthrown and did not quite work out. We've got 3rd and 10 here, ball on the 25 again.
Definitely 2-down territory here.
Oh, absolutely. We've got trips to the top side.
Actually, Coop has a good kicker. I shouldn't say that.
Pass right across the middle. It is not going to be a 1st down, maybe a gain of 5. So we're going to have a 4th and 5, ball on about the 20. And we'll see what Coop wants to do, if they want to kick a field goal or if it's early in the game, so that I think they'll go for it.
For the meantime, the offense is staying out there. It looked like the whole field goal crew kind of standing next to coach out there waiting for the go-ahead, but the Broncos are going to go for it here on 4th down.
30 seconds left in the first quarter.
I think we might get a timeout. Ed's walking towards the official here. I think he might take a timeout, and they might talk this over a little more.
It's a big play. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, we're going to get a timeout. So, interesting choice here. So the one thing I have heard is Coopersville does have a decent kicker, a solid kicker. So you look at, do you want to get the, if you score more points, hypothetically, the more points you score, you might better chance of winning. It's kind of mathematical. So we'll see what the Broncos choose here. If you're the coach, what are you saying? You going for it here?
Absolutely. It's early in the game. You want to tell the kids that you believe in them. You want to send a message to your opponent. If you can get a touchdown here, that's a feather in your cap, and it just deflates Sparta a little bit.
Yeah,
puts them on their heels.
I think Ed showed he has confidence in his offense already going on Sparta's 47. Looks like they got both the field goal unit and the offense out there. Probably not too many switches there as well, but I believe they're going to go for it here. And I think we're gonna get a little something over the middle, crossing route somewhere. But I definitely think it's gonna be a pass, not a run. We'll see what happens. But
you might see that jailbreak screen again.
Ooh, it was a little open. It seems like I've watched some film, but I have not seen all of it. But I didn't see a jailbreak screen, so it might be a new kind of thing that they put in this week. And we're going for it.
All right, here we go. 13 seconds left. Ball on the 20. 4th and 5. He's going to pass. Quick. Wide open to the flats.
Yeah.
Was that a dig route? He was pushing him downfield and came back for it?
Yep, and what happened was the slot receiver came on an end. Whitmer and the inside linebacker both kind of dug on him, and it kind of left the outside receiver because they're playing cover 3. Some people might be like, why is Melvin dropping back? He's a cover 3rd guy, so he's got to be the deepest in his third.
Yep.
So if he's not there, he potentially lets up a touchdown. So the linebackers kind of got sucked in on that end because that's where they gained their 5 yards on the previous play. I think they ran the same exact play, and they kind of just gravitated towards that person and left the wide guy open.
So that is the end of the first quarter. It is a scoreless game here at Spartan Stadium. Teams are going to flip sides, and the Broncos are going to start the second quarter 1st and 10 on their own 11. So, Jordan, anything surprise you seeing the Coopersville offense so far tonight?
Not too much. More passing than I thought they were going to do. When you look at their stats on first down, they were overwhelmingly run at 95%, which is pretty ridiculous. So they do run the ball a ton, but they've been in some situations that required them to pass. I mean, when you get a penalty, when you get a tackle for a loss,
when you're backed up, you need it.
Yeah, you feel like you got to throw the ball. I think Ed Kamen sent the presidents early that he doesn't matter where he is. He's probably going to go for it on 4th down. And he wants to be aggressive. He wants to have the confidence in the offense. And that's very deflating for a defensive team to always get to 3rd down and or 4th down and they're not going to punt. So makes it difficult if that continues to happen.
Agreed. Here we go. 1st and 10, ball on the 11. Quick run up the middle down to about 5 or 6 yard line.
Yeah, McDonald on the run there.
Good yardage there. It looks like it's going to be 2nd and 5. Ball on the 5. Now, the nice thing for Coopersville here is they can still get a 1st down if they can get it close to the goal line.
Very nice. 68, Jamie Inglesman came up kind of trotting a little bit. One of his horse hoofs might have got turned right there. So he's up and back, so we wish him the best that he's all right.
He's got a blacksmith working on him over on the sideline. Here we go, another run up the middle.
You can just see, I mean, I don't think 52 had anyone to block, and he just got on his other offensive lineman's back and just started shoving people like he's a bully in middle school.
Give me your lunch money.
Yeah. So.
2nd and 1, ball on, we've got 3rd and 2, ball on the 2 or 3 yard line.
Go ahead, use those binoculars if you need them.
I did bring my binoculars tonight, trying to make out the blurry shapes down on the field.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to see nothing but run from the Broncos here. If I'm the Spartans,
Agreed. Keep it simple.
Selling out.
Ooh.
Quarterback.
Whoa! Ooh. I thought they gave that to the Jet guy.
It looked like it, but the quarterback, I tell you what, if I'm mad, I'm telling, get your head down and get in there. He looked like he had some room, and then kind of at the last moment, kind of just seized up.
I find it hard when
it's fourth down again for the Broncos.
When you're on the 2 yard line, I want to run north and south.
You think
no
it'd
sense in running 5 yards
underneath
to get
the
2.
center. I like underneath the. He's got to have it underneath the center and just go because shotgun is just taking too much time.
Well, yeah, you're snapping the ball 5 yards back to the 7 yard line.
Yep.
Have some plays that are under center.
Yeah, he's pulling guards. It's going to take time. Spartans are just crowding there. Everyone's selling out. They're going. He's going to call a timeout here because I think he's nervous about the situation.
4th and 1, ball on the 2, 9:39 in the second quarter. This is a huge play coming up.
Humongous. I thought the Broncos would have had a touchdown right there. It seemed like he had a lane, and then all of a sudden it disappeared, and he comes flying back. So
those big boys up front,
I'm telling you,
clogging up the lanes.
I think Ed saw the same thing. He saw basically everyone selling out. If I shotgun snap this and try and run a gator, which is going to be pulling offensive linemen, there's no way I'm going to have enough time. It's going to get blown up.
I want my offensive linemen going forward.
100%.
I want everyone going forward.
Listen, you got the big hawks. Put Bosch underneath center and just drive. But if you haven't been practicing underneath center, I understand the concern for fumbling the ball and something you're not used to.
Agreed.
So if you've only been in shotgun, but I know Kamen over there, and he's definitely prepped and prepared for this situation, so he's had him under center. So it's going to be interesting to see, but I really think, I'm obviously not coaching for a reason, but I would put him underneath center and just let the hogs just run wild. Put some carrots and apples on the back, of the end zone.
Back in the day, I would like to fake this to the running back and throw a tight end dump pass.
You use the hogs right now. I think the Spartans are thinking about it, but I think you bring the house for the Spartans.
Here we go. Big play. Running back. Boom! Yeah. Coopersville. Touchdown. Jordan, you called it.
Yeah, 10
they
McDonald.
Got behind the big boys and plowed them in.
Yeah. I think that timeout really gave the Spartans a little too much time to think.
Agreed.
I felt like they were bringing the house, and then when they called the timeout, all right, is it going to happen? Are they going to try and run it? Are they going to try and play action here? So they got maybe
a little too much into their head.
Yeah, so I thought they should just brought the house. If they beat you with the pass, they beat you with the pass.
So, Coopersville lining up for the extra point.
Yeah, I think that's number 20, Logan Zizler. It's like told you he's got a leg.
That kid pounded it through there.
Yeah.
Zizler. He's like on the all-name team for tonight.
He probably should be working at Outback. Like what's the steak? The Sizzler.
The Sizzler,
yeah.
The Sizzler. Maybe you can get
maybe a paid time sponsorship?
Yeah, sponsorship. That's the word I'm looking for.
I mean, we're throwing out free sponsorships too here. So if Outback wants to throw me like a bloomin' onion or something, we'd appreciate it.
Send them over on Grubhub. We are the second door on the right in the press box. Bloomin' onions, bring them. So, 9:36 in the second quarter. And it is 7-0. Coopersville
that was good.
Did he not make that extra point?
No good. Oh, we were so
wow.
fast.
We were so.
Welcome to the game, us.
Yes,
we were very amazed by the height, the distance. We just forget it has to go through the uprights. Not around it.
The sponsorship for Zizzle is off. So it is 6-0. Coopersville Broncos. The Spartans are lining up to field the kick.
You got Dylan Tarosky and Schoonamaker back deep as Zizler. is ready to kick it off. I bet he kicks about the 3. He probably kick it. Oh no! What's going on here?
It's a little squib kick.
But we looks like we got offsides. I don't think everything was ready to play, to be honest.
Coopersville was maybe a little overzealous, and is there a flag on the field?
I don't think
maybe the guy didn't blow the whistle.
Yeah, the back judge didn't call it good, so.
All right.
Oh, that brings the element of surprise with a squid kick.
Yeah. Let's see if they come back with that.
Because he has the capability of just kicking into the end zone, but sometimes they take a little bit of power off, pop it up in the air a little more, give their guys a little more time to get down there and pin them even deeper.
And maybe they just want to keep it away from Dylan Tarosky.
That could be. So it looks like they're aiming towards Schoonamaker here, which is not always
not a bad option for Sparta.
Not either. All hair team as well.
Oh, we haven't even begun to talk about hair tonight.
Looks like Trevor. Was that Trevor Wilcox, number 32 on the
Yes,
kick?
Trevor Wilcox with fielding the squib kick, and he's up to about the 38-yard line.
Yeah, just stuck his bear paws out there. Just knocked that thing down, picked it up. I mean, that's good. If he lets it go by him, Dylan probably picks up the 20. Who knows where we're at, but you can't complain at the 38. We know field advantage is a big, big component of football. As last week when we played North Point Christian, we were basically starting on their goal line basically 3/4 of the time.
Absolutely. So that was Trevor Wilcox fielding that out of the famous Wilcox family. I've coached, I think, 4 of them coming through football.
Brandon the latest?
Yeah, Trevor.
Well, Trevor's the latest. Well, Brandon just graduated
last year. So it looks like Dylan to the outside. He just gets the corner, picks up maybe 3-4 yards.
That's Sam Whitmore right there. The pterodactyl.
Big legs, big wingspan.
Yeah, he just kept running. I mean, Coopersville, give credit. They did a nice job spreading it out, but you could tell there was a little bit of shyness when going up and hitting that guy for sure. So he gains a nice 5-yarder on the play.
And we're going to have 2nd and 5, ball on the 43. One of the Ashley brothers comes up to snap the ball. We've got one at center. We've got one at guard, Jaden and Gavin.
We got Big Al at a tackle. We got Nate Diggity Dawson at the other tackle. We got Garrett DeGraff at a tight end. Oh, he's a counter. Ooh, Dylan Tarowski with a nice spin move.
And Coopersville had that one smelled out, and there is probably a loss of a yard on the play, maybe.
It should have been more. I will say this.
They got a pretty generous spot there.
Yeah, great awareness by Dylan Tarowski. As he was coming around to take the ball, there was a guy right there. He grabbed it and spun at the same time. Very nice job for him to keep that to a 1-yard loss.
Agreed. We're going to have 3rd and 5, ball on the 43.
Are you going to get a wide receiver screen here?
They'd like to. Maybe they'll come back and see if they can find Sam Whitmore open again. There it is.
Wide receiver.
Oh, there's the wide receiver screen.
Yeah.
Jailbreak screen.
Yeah, it's just one of our tendencies that we have. So
not maybe another yard on that. It's still going to be 4th and 4 maybe at the Sparta 45.
Yeah, it looks like Coopersville's taking no chances. They don't even know if they're putting someone back deep to catch the punt. Just happy to get the Spartan out. Now, number 9 for the Broncos goes back, Serba. That's a baseball name.
So we got Mike Reardon punting, number 9 for Sparta. Snap is out there. Boom. And it's off. Grab that, but gets a Coopersville bounce. And it bounces back about 5 yards, and Moose fields it at about the 48-yard line to down it.
Yep.
So Coop, with a 6-0 lead, is going to come out on offense here. I think the Spartan offense kind of stalled there. They just looked out of kilter.
Yeah, they had a nice first-yard run, and then they kind of came back with a counter, and Coopersville was prepared for it.
Up.
And then,
it kind of went downhill from there.
Yeah, we've thrown that jailbreak screen a lot. The past 2 weeks has kind of been our bread and butter. So I know they're prepared for it over on the sidelines. But
that's what I liked about that Sam Whitmore pass in the first quarter. I haven't seen that this year.
Yeah, different.
Looks like Jet, number 1.
Dylan Dorowski.
Nice.
Yeah.
Closing
It's
speed.
going to be a good game, but watching that guy like a hawk on a mouse right there, I'll tell you what.
He flew out to the sideline to wrap him up and keep that to probably a 5-yard, 6-yard gain where that Coopersville runner was looking for the end zone.
I think there's a little flame behind him. He was going so fast.
2nd and 3, ball on the 44. Coop in their usual.
Yeah, if you're wondering why they do this, it's because the coach gets a good look at the defense, see if they're going to blitz anyone, do anything. You haven't really seen them get up there and snap it, but that's going to happen eventually. That's
Quick pass out to the sideline.
Number 1.
And that's going to be a first down. Who is number 1?
Worsmer? You're bred at pronouncing names now.
Oh, yeah, you're going to show me that tiny print? Give me a break.
Get your binoculars out.
He, number 1, he's a speedy little guy.
He doesn't hit like he's that small, I'll tell you that much.
So it's going to be 1st and 10, ball on the 36. Coopersville is in business, moving the ball.
Yeah, that last play is called a now screen. Now, what Ed runs off of that is a now go, so they'll fake that and have the wide receivers go deep.
Yeah. So the defensive backs have to respect
And here
it
is right here.
And that fooled nobody.
No, he's just got to get rid of it. But, that was a big tendency of theirs as well. Just with Coopersville doing their homework, we did ours. Every time Coopersville ran a now go screen and completed it, the next play was the fake screen over the top.
Right. So, and that's the thing about Sparta and Coopersville. They know each other. They've played each other a lot. Ed used to coach here. So our coaches know Ed's offensive playbook, his philosophy. They know what he likes to do. So they knew that was coming.
Yeah, you got to be a critic of yourself. Sometimes you got to watch your own film like you're playing defense against you.
So 2nd and 10, ball on the 36.
Oh, big hole.
Woo.
Ooh, who was that? Number 11, big boy. Tim Allen. Tim Allen from the Home Improvement?
Yeah.
Nice. Tim Allen, I tell you what, yeah. He came through.
They moved the chains on that one. That was about a 10, 11-yard gain. It is going to be 1st and 10, ball on the 25. Coop in their hurry-up offense. They're not. Oh, I was going to say they're not going to look.
I'm telling you, it's going to come. It's going to come where the Spartans are going to kind of be lulled to sleep by that, and then eventually they're going to
be
snap
on their
it.
heels, and boom, they're going to come.
It makes you always be mentally prepared. Now screen. I tell you what, yeah.
Yeah, that's open. He
had about 14 jukes and then got upfield. He is a squirmy little guy.
Slippery. So it is going to be 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4, ball on the 20. Coopersville
nice mix.
Continuing their success.
Yes.
Moving the ball.
Spartans have to find an answer. It would be great for a big sack, but a turnover would be huge here for the Spartans.
Right now, they don't have an answer to that now screen.
Yeah. And it looks like Coopersville's opening their playbook a little more, too, as you can see.
They faked the jet and ran that up inside.
So first few drives, we just had Gator, straight up run, a little bit of pass. Now we're seeing a little more open of the offense here, so the Spartans got to adjust a little bit.
So that's another first down for Coopersville. It's going to be 1st and 10, ball on the 15. And the Spartan defense is on their heels a little bit here. Trying to figure out what to do with Coop. .340 left in the first half. Boom! Who is that? Is that
number
Whitmore?
9, Michael Reardon?
Mike Reardon flying in from the edge to make the tackle.
kind of almost, I would say spying maybe, but he was right on the nose guard and shot like a torpedo coming out of a submarine.
You know what I like about Mike Reardon?
He's a wrestler.
A, he's a
There it
wrestler.
is.
B, he's got great hair. C, he's
Takes
in my accounting class.
Yeah. The Todd Toporski keys to success.
Right there. I'm trying to, all football players should be taking my accounting class. I've got 5 of them in there right now, so maybe next semester I can add a few more.
Amen. Crunching numbers can never be a bad thing.
So it is 2nd and 13 after a loss on the last play, ball on the 18.
Ed, it does not. He was
Ed wants a timeout.
And that is the last of the half for the Coopersville Broncos. But like you said, you can't take them into halftime, so 2:50 remaining.
I tell you what, it's been a quick first half.
Yeah, not a lot of incompletions. A lot of still good amount of passings, but everyone's been completing stuff. So
a lot of running the ball. So we've got 2:49 left in the first half. Coopersville knocking at the door, trying to add to their 6-0 lead. What do you think the Sparta coaches are saying to the defense?
I think it's nice for them to get a break right now, but I think you got to tell them we got to dig in. We got to dig in our heels. It looks like they changed up their defense a little bit, had some adjustments already pre-planned for this happening. Mike Reardon kind of spying the running back, it looks like what he's doing. So they just got to keep throwing in those adjustments. Now it's kind of a little bit of a chess game between coaches to figure out what the other one's doing. But you got to tell your D-line to dig in there. You can tell they're a little fatigued. And I think you got Seth Phillips and Moose and Vanderlees and Alex Vanderwip down there. They got to dig in their heels. They got to get a little tougher right now. Send a message to the offensive line.
Agreed. And this is obviously the biggest team that Sparta has seen since they played Holton way back in the day.
Yeah.
Not Holton, but Hopkins.
Yes.
So a little bit of run over to the left side of the line. Gain of maybe 3 or 4.
You're thinking 2-down territory.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, there's so many variables at play. You're trying to run down the clock so the Spartans have enough time to go down the field. Are you going to kick a field goal if you don't get here? Spartans have 3 timeouts. They definitely have enough time. So they got to come up with a big stop here.
3rd and 10, ball on the 15.
No one
right back where they started.
No one in the backfield with Bosch. Passing
Empty.
situation.
Did he come up with? No. It's going to be 4th and 10. Now, are they going to go for it, or we're going to see Zizzle come on the field?
Zizzler is coming onto the field. I think Ed's got all the faith in him. Going to put him back out there. He's definitely got the leg. He's just, like we said, he's got to put him between the uprights right now, though.
Well, let's see if he can get that sponsorship back to the Outback and get us some bloomin' onions up here.
What's their other one, the shrimp? The bloomin' onion and the...
You've got me.
The coconut shrimp.
Ooh, that's coconut shrimp.
That's always the big
one.
Now
you're making me hungry.
Yep.
All right, Zizzle out for the field goal. It's about a 37-yarder. Oh,
good leg, but it looks like he went to the left again. No,
it's good.
We can't see the ball up here. I'll tell you that.
He crushed that one. Would you like to borrow my binoculars, Jordan?
Usually, if it's as low as the post, you can see it. You can see the ball, then the post, and then it goes in. If you see the post first, that means it's on the outside.
I wonder if that kid's a soccer player. He crushed that thing. Holy cow!
Hey,
so, 1:58 left in the first half here at Spartan Stadium. The Broncos are leading the Sparta Spartans 9-0. So, 1:58. Enough time if we can get a good
100%.
Return.
Oh, you
They've got 3 timeouts.
Yeah, you got a lot of high school football, first down, stop the ball. It's just that is Sparta going to stick towards the run, or are they going to try and throw the ball? I think they stick to their identity at the beginning. Just have you got to have the next play call before you call the play.
Absolutely.
So get up to the line.
Can't
hustle.
have a lot of wasted time.
I mean, you go down and score the ball here, and at 7-9, you get the ball back at half. I mean, that's a big momentum swing.
Zizzler. Not Zizzle. So Coopersville sent us their roster, and it's about 6-point font.
Yep, Arial, looks like. So, yeah,
so
it's
if
pretty
anyone
small.
has a magnifying glass in the crowd that they could bring up.
We got about 45 kids listed here, so
giant Mustang at the top, everything else in 6-point font. Another kick off to the side.
Oh, okay. I thought he was going to touch it, yeah.
Oh, so the kick goes
Scooney.
out of bounds. Scooney wanted to grab that thing. He goes, I need my touches. And he was going to grab that thing and run up the sideline.
They always tell you, grab the golden egg, right? Go get it.
Get yours.
Yep.
So, minute 58, Sparta is going to have the ball on the 35.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
what it'll be.
there
And
we go.
they can choose the hash if they want to go left or right.
So, let's see what Brian Busen, the offensive coordinator, has played or called for the first play here.
Yeah, you can you don't have to throw the ball here. You don't have
So
to be
Nick-
overzealous.
Yeah, Nick Gordon under center.
Schoonemaker up the middle.
Oh,
the
the ball.
fumble.
Was
Is there
he
fumble?
down?
Oh, no, I don't know.
Ball was on the ground. I
No,
think
they're
it's
saying
second
that-
down.
Yep.
He was down. That's scary.
It looks like the Spartans are going to be in no hurry here. Maybe they'll start speeding up a little bit. But it doesn't look like too much urgency right now.
So after that 1-yard gain, it's 2nd and 9, ball on the 36. Again, Nick Gordon under center. We saw him mostly in the shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
Back to pass. Ooh, Scooney hit him right in the hands. He kind of had to turn all the way around to catch that thing. I think he might have got a glimpse of the Coopersville defender coming right at him to smack him.
Yeah. I'd like to see I haven't realized it, but they're not having the officials even touch the ball this game.
Really?
Yeah, look at the snapper. The centers always have it. So I'd like to put Whitmer out. I like Melvin Gordon. You got hype. Let's just go for a jump ball.
Use it. So third and 9, ball on the 36.
Drag back and give Melvin one here. Get him on a go route just for fun.
They
He's rolling away from
roll
him.
him
Oh, he's
out.
open back there though. Oh no.
Oh no, that's an interception for Coopersville.
I don't know if Nick Gordon thought the guy was going to turn around, but the guy kept going deep. Number 10 just kept going deeper.
I think he just sailed it a little bit over his head. So, that's the last thing Sparta needed. So, 1:10 left in the half. Coop has the ball at about the 47, maybe the 48. So, Coopersville,
rolling
just
again
a
here.
Gift here.
Yep.
Looking to add on to their 9-point lead.
No timeout, so they'll have to work fast if they want to get something going.
Well, luckily, Coach Kamen knows how to do that. So, quick pass.
Oh, it's hit the line of scrimmage.
Oh, wow.
Eyes are deceiving me.
Nice pass out to the sideline. Picked up about 6 or 7. Got out of bounds. Clock stopped. And we've got to remember, Coopersville has their kicker, Zisler.
Yep, he's proven. I bet he's probably good from about 40. So they're about 15 yards away from field goal position, I would say.
Yeah, agreed.
Tell you what, he hits that one. Jimmy Harbaugh might be down here watching his next game. Gosh, how many field goals they missed last Saturday.
Let's hope the kicker does better tomorrow.
Yeah, might turn over a Rockford's native.
Quinn Nordine.
Yes.
There he goes, back to pass. That is incomplete.
Yeah, and it's, Bosch, he's had some good balls, but he's really looking at receivers. If you watch him, he's telling you where he's going. There's not much reading.
Agreed. So, looking to the sideline, there's a minute left in the half. It's 3rd and 6.
Yeah, D-line's got to pin their ears back. They know they're going to pass the ball here. Pin your ears back. Try and get to the quarterback for a sack for a big play. You never know what's going to happen. Calls a fumble.
Trips to the field side. Oh,
it's going to
nice
be close.
tackle. Is that Borowski?
It's going to be 4th down. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, he tackled him with about a yard to go. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Yeah, no hesitation by Kamen to get his guys
and
up
no
and get going.
timeout. No timeouts. You got to go.
Mm-hmm. Gotta make sure you get this one if you're the Broncos. Pin your ears back. They're gonna run the ball here.
Time down to 35 seconds.
Yep.
And they're going to get a first down, ball down to the 35-yard line. That'll stop the clock while the chains are moved.
They're going to replay.
Coopersville set and ready to go.
They do not maybe practice underneath center at all.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. I don't think there was one play when Ed was offensive coordinator here that we ran under center. I was coaching 7th and 8th grade when Ed was here, and the current juniors, so Tarosky, Whitmore, Post, those guys were 7th graders, and everything was out of the shotgun. Yeah. Out of the shotgun and fast. Here we go. Coop. Oh, he threw it underneath, and he threw it low. At least that'll stop the clock.
Yeah, 17 seconds here, yep. Maybe time for 1 or 2 plays if you get out of bounds and you get a first down.
Yeah, if they can get maybe, another 5-10 yards, they'll let Zisler have a crack at it. Why not?
Yeah, I agree. From here, you'd have about 52-yard field goal if it's where it stands. It'd be fun to see him watch him kick it, that's for sure.
It would be fun to see him try and make that. Snap to Coopersville. They drop back.
Oh, nice catch by number 11.
Right over the middle, down to about the 16-yard line. That's a first down. 10 seconds left. They're probably going to take one more stab into the end zone right here. Nope. They're going to try.
Yeah, they're going to bring on Zisler here.
Field goal unit.
Zisler,
3 seconds
sponsored by Outback Steakhouse of Alpine here.
Bring on the bloomin' onions. The booth here, Paul Owens and his tech people are hungry.
Yes, they are working hard. They deserve every piece of bloomin' onion and coconut shrimp they want.
Yes. So, get them up here.
So Zisler's on to attempt about the 33-yard field goal here. He's got the leg for it, like we've said.
No doubt about it. If the snap and the hold are good. And it's good. And tell you what,
that's a big momentum swing. The points stink. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But that's a kind of a burn in the side of the Spartans right there, going into halftime, turning the ball over, and Coopersville driving down successfully to gain more points. So
he had a lot more in the tank.
Yeah.
I mean, he would have been good from 40.
Yep, that's for sure.
So we are at halftime here. Broncos are leading the Sparta Spartans 12-0, and we are going to turn it over to Paul Owens and Mr. Pete Bush, Superintendent of Sparta Schools.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Armok.
Hey, thank you, Armok Mechanical, for 10 years of support?
Thank you, Armok.
Thank you, Armok.
Well, thank you, Armok Mechanical Company, for contributing to the scoreboard on the new football field. It looks great.
Thank you, Armok.
Thank you, Armok.
Thank you, Armok.
Thank you, Armok Mechanical, for all you do.
Our school system is truly the heartbeat of our community. It's important to all of us at Armok Mechanical to support our schools and community as a whole.
Our mission at Choice One Bank is to provide superior service, quality advice, and show utmost respect to everyone we meet.
Many people look for changes in their lives, whether it's buying a house or even starting a business. We at Choice One Bank will be with you every step of the way.
The thought of having superior service, quality advice, and utmost respect appeals to many people.
We are Choice One Bank.
Go Spartans!
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
So excited. Again, it's become a tradition. Up in the booth here at halftime, I have our superintendent, Mr. Pete Bush. Thank you again for coming and giving us your time and insight. How is it going this week, Superintendent Bush?
Yeah, it was another good week. Obviously, one of the things that is concerning, I think, throughout Kent County and our state is that the COVID rates are up in the area and in the entire state. So it posed some challenges for all school districts. But overall, I think we've continued to have a very, very low transmission rate in our schools, and I think for the most part we've continued to keep everyone safe. And so although there seems to be some challenging times ahead, we're still very hopeful. We're 10 weeks into the school year now, so we're a quarter of the way through the year already. And we're just going to, continue to do the things that we think we need to do to keep kids safe and keep them in school.
So as we think about COVID and we think about what's in front of us, Halloween activities, in the classroom today, we had kids in costumes and enjoying themselves. It was a great day for Spartan News. So if you haven't checked out Spartan News yet, I'm going to throw a little plug in, tinyurl.com/SN Daily. But talk to us about Halloween and what your hopes are for our students.
Well, certainly thank you for letting me know. I haven't had a chance to check out today's daily news yet, but I did have a chance to get into our elementary building, today to see some of our kids in costumes, and it was certainly a very different Halloween. Normally Halloween is such a celebration, especially at the K-5 level. We have a ton of parents who are typically in the buildings and things like that, and we just couldn't do that this year. But like you said, the kids had a ball. And, the kids, they still love dressing up. They still had parties within their classrooms. We couldn't do a lot of those traditional activities, but it was still really a good day to see our kids smiling and having fun in their costumes today. So still a very, very positive day. I think one thing I just, as we talk about Halloween tomorrow night on a Saturday night, I think it's also going to be a little bit different, for kids, in the community. And it's unfortunate because we'd love to be able to do everything the traditional way and go door to door and trick or treat. But I think, people are going to have to be a little bit creative as well to give kids the opportunity to celebrate and have fun, but also be safe because it is certainly a difficult time out there.
It's been Halloween kind of marks the moving towards the end of the fall seasons here, and we're finishing up with cross country and volleyball. And from your perspective, how have the fall sports gone here at Sparta?
Well, we had the delay at the start of the fall. Well, we were still some unknowns with when we were going to be able to start and compete, but I would say overall things have gone extremely well. Obviously, we're here at a playoff football game tonight, but our cross-country team is competing in the regionals tomorrow, and whether it's as a team or an individual, they may have some opportunities to compete in the state meet a week from tomorrow. And our volleyball team is entering postseason play. They'll be hosting the district tournament here at Sparta High School next week, so we certainly wish our volleyball team the best of luck. But, all our fall sports, I think the biggest thing, kids got to compete. They got to play.
Exactly.
It was really nice that they had that opportunity, and really proud of our kids and coaches for the work and the effort that they put in this fall.
Absolutely, and shout out to Coach Smith and the boys cross-country team for being conference champs. They continue that strong cross-country tradition, and the girls team also did fantastic. So what are your thoughts here on the first half?
Well, certainly not the half we were hoping for. Honestly, we have to give Coopersville a lot of credit because they really controlled the ball in the first half. I think, at one point I looked up with about 3 minutes to go in the half, and we'd only run 6 plays.
Exactly.
We had the ball twice, ran 6 plays, and they basically just controlled the ball and dominated the half. No big plays, but they did what they needed to do. Fortunately, we're only down 12, which you can get back quickly in high school football. And I know we get the ball to start the second half too, so I'm certainly looking forward to our kids coming out with a little bit of energy and getting ourselves back in this game. But I still think we've got a great opportunity tonight.
Absolutely, so do I. And if nothing else, it has been a beautiful evening of high school football. I'm looking out in the stands, and there is a lot of people really enjoying seeing our athletes compete at this beautiful, beautiful facility. And I couldn't be more proud of our school and our community putting on quality everywhere I look. So thank you again, Superintendent Bush. Appreciate you very much giving your time. And probably see you in a basketball game coming up this winter. I hope you can stop by and we can continue our conversations.
I will certainly be there as often as I can, and anytime I'm there, I'd love more than anything to stop by and have a conversation. So thank you.
Fantastic. I think we're going to cut now to you that missed it during halftime last week. We have a little walkthrough of our beautiful brand new middle school, which we're extremely proud of. And again, thank you to the community for their support. And let's go to that.
Hi, my name is Brad Wood. I'm the principal here at Sparta Middle School, and we just want to say
Thank you. Hello, I'm Mr. Banagas,
Hi, I'm Miss Ferran.
and we just wanted to say thank you. We love the middle school. Did a great job.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Carol Russell, and on behalf of the counseling and KSSN team here at Sparta Middle School, we just want to say thank you.
On behalf of the science department, we'd like to say thank you for our beautiful new building. We're standing in one of our state-of-the-art science rooms, spectacular facilities. We can't wait to do some hands-on labs with the kids. So, from all of us, thank you. Thank you.
Hi, we're the Sparta Middle School Special Education staff, and we just want to thank the community of Sparta for the wonderful new space that we have here. It's beautiful, and it's going to really benefit the kids, and we thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
From the middle school math department.
Thank you.
We are the English Language Arts department.
Thank you so much. We love the new building.
I'm Mrs. McKellar in the STEM room.
I'm Mrs. Aiken in the art room.
And we love our new space.
We love our space.
From the Sparta Middle School Social Studies team, we can't wait to share this amazing new space with you.
We love the building.
This is Matt McCallum, CEO of Great American Media Services. I want to thank everybody who supported the bond to build these beautiful facilities. I also want to thank everyone who gave money for the digital scoreboard so we can have great technology at our game. Go Spartans!
There's no better way to understand the subtle differences in the quality of a product until you try it out for yourself.
The Kubota was very comfortable.
I did like how the Kubota felt more balanced and stable. Kubota's quality, I'll stand behind a Kubota tractor anytime.
Feel the Kubota difference for yourself at your local Kubota dealer.
Have you ever wanted to attend a volleyball game but was too sick to go? Has your boss ever spoiled your plans by telling you that your Friday shift at work will start at the same time as the kickoff for the last home football game? Have you ever asked your friends to join you in cheering on the basketball team later that night and have been disappointed by their response? There is another way to watch Spartan athletics.
How?
You now have the opportunity to watch the games live. Simply go to this URL. Sign up for the remind, receive a password, and you are ready. You can watch the Spartan teams as they verse their toughest opponents. Be sure to turn your volume up so that you can enjoy the conversations of the commentators, the halftime interviews with the varsity coaches, and the informative advertisements from your local businesses. And don't worry, if you miss a live stream, you can watch the recording of it on the Spartan News YouTube channel.
Dr. Flexo here. Today I want to talk to you about two new Tessa secure mounting tapes. Tessa has enhanced their secure foam tape line by adding two new products. It is the 52816, which is a medium durometer tape, and the 52814, which is a hard durometer tape. These two products complement the existing products, the 52818, which is the yellow, which is an extra soft foam, the 52817, the red, which is a soft foam, and the 52815, which is a medium hard foam. So the two new offerings give us a medium durometer in the 52816, purple, and a hard durometer in the 52814 with the green logo. So these two products should help complement your existing line and help you achieve your quality objectives.
Vanderwerf and May Builders Incorporated are dependable and affordable experts in constructing agricultural buildings in polyurethane closed cell foam insulation commonly used in the fruit vegetable storage industry. They have been the industry leader in post-frame construction and quality custom buildings since 1990. They provide complete project management and construction from concept to completion. Vanderwerf and May Builders Incorporated.
Van Hydraulics Incorporated, machining and fabricating, your industrial mobile hydraulic repair facility. When it comes to industrial, commercial, or mobile machining, fabricating, and welding, we are the authority.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kurt Lang, and this is my wife, Kelly. I am the chiropractor and co-owner of Vibrant Life Chiropractic here at Knapp's Corner on the East Beltline. We're both 2008 graduates of Sparta High School, and when we were in high school, chiropractic changed our lives, and we hope that it can change yours as well.
We're very excited to meet you and your family and to serve you.
Hey, and welcome to the second half here at Spartan Stadium. This is Todd Toporski and my partner in crime, Jordan Morse. And it is a 12-0 Coopersville Bronco lead.
Good news is the Spartans will receive the second half kick. It is definitely a big drive when we look at the Spartans, see what adjustments they made. We said it kind of at the beginning, there's going to be a lot of running. With a lot of running, what happens is one team takes possession of the ball more than the other. And when you look at it, Coopersville dominated time of possessions. They dominated how many plays they had versus Sparta. So Sparta's got to continue trying and get first downs to keep that defense off the field. If they can't do that, Coopersville's going to have success running the ball still.
You got to feel like the defense got tired at the end of the end of the first half.
100%. So we got to see halftime's adjustments. This is why they pay them the big bucks at high school football.
That's no doubt about that. You got to earn your money. So we've got Dylan Tarosky and Nick Schoonmaker back there.
We got the Zizzler kicking off from the 40-yard line.
We'll see if he continues with the squib kicks or just crushes it into the end zone.
I think he can just crush it in the end zone. I'm waiting for
You know he wants to.
I'm waiting for a big boy kick right here.
Nope.
They do not want to kick it deep.
That looks like Sam Whitmore and his giant arms running up the field.
Just a pinball, just boing, boing, boing. He racked up like 10,000 points hitting kids down there.
So nice job by Sam Whitmore fielding the squib kick out to the 46-yard line where the Sparta Spartans will start on offense. So let's see what adjustments were made at halftime by Brian Busen in the offense. I feel like Sparta's best series that they had in the first half was the very first series.
Yeah, getting outside, using their speed, and you got to use your speed against a big team like Coopersville.
Yep, we've got trips to the top, quick screen out to the top of the field.
Running downhill.
Boom.
That's the thing you got to do.
Are they moving the sticks on that one?
Looks like we might be a little short.
Cool. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Ball on the 44.
Yeah, we want to give some shout-outs. We got some fans that are calling in on the hotline here. Aaron Clem, Mrs. Clem's husband's giving a shout-out. We got Mike Graham, a gym teacher, listening at Sparta, too. We appreciate you guys tuning in and listening to us for a couple hours because our wives won't. We know that. So.
Yeah. Well, speak for yourself. My wife is listening. So shout-out to my wife, Marcy, and my daughters, Kate and Kelsey.
Melvin Gordon, get to the outside here, brother.
Melvin.
Like it.
Bam.
Nice.
So Sparta has started off running to the outside in the second half, and 2 plays, and they're moving the sticks.
Yeah, we found see, I told you, you got to use speed, and it looks like we're going to use Melvin Gordon, probably Dylan Tarosky, Sam, all those guys to start getting off the field.
Yeah, if you can't push people out of the way, then you better run around them.
Yep.
1st and 10, ball on the 37. Spartans coming up to the line. We've got Nick Gordon in the shotgun. We've got Scooney in the backfield.
Tarosky to the other side. You got Ashley and Schoonemaker leading out there, too. There is some skulls banging outside.
Yes. What I like about that is Dylan has the speed to get to the outside, and then he turns it up, and he punishes people.
Yeah, you had Schoonemaker and Ashley out there running, too. I mean, that looks pretty intimidating.
I do not want to be a defensive back with that trainload of people coming at me.
That's a PASS for me, I'll tell you that.
So it is 2nd and 5, ball on the 32. I like what Sparta has going here in the second half so far.
Get to the edge, get up.
Little handoff to Scooney, and he just slipped and went down on his knee, lost a couple of yards there.
Yeah, I like the play call. You're running outside. You're trying to sneak one up. It still looked like they had a little bit of penetration. So, see the Spartans. I think it's going to come into your living room here. They're going to swing around to the left. Sam Whitmore, I believe. Try and get him outside.
3rd and 7, ball on the 34. I bet Sam's parents would like that play, too.
Yes.
Nope, they're going to throw it. Oh.
Looks like
out the Skittles, and
wasn't really close.
No, not a bit. So, but we're in 4-down territory here for sure. It is going to be 4th and 7, ball on the 34, and let's line it up and try it again.
Yeah, definitely the outside was working, but definitely in a passing situation here for the Spartans. I think you got to get Nick Gordon something close. The outside passes, the longer passes seem to be more difficult for him right now. Get something that's up the middle. Get a post, get a drag coming across the field that he can give a nice little ball to.
Maybe a slant to the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. He thought about that one a little too much. I think he double pumped on it and just threw it over the receiver's head. And we're going to have a change.
Yeah, Coopersville. You know
Change
what?
of downs.
It started off great. Getting around the edges, getting big chunk plays. Get up the middle, get a little bit of a loss, and then we have to throw the ball. And, that's
it
just
all
not...
spirals out of control.
Yeah. So Coopersville will take over.
Yeah, 1st and 10, ball on the 34. And let's see if Coopersville has the same success that they ended the first half with. They really dialed up their offense to end the first half.
Start with throwing the ball.
Out to number 1.
Not going to say that surprised me.
Quick 5 yards.
Yeah. You see they had to...
He's a weapon.
Yeah. Spartans had Mike Reardon is basically playing over the nose guard. Basically just spying right there.
All right, we've got 2nd and 4, ball on the 40. Coopersville takes a break, looks over to the sideline, see what Ed Kamen has in store for him. Quarterback comes up, tells the lineman the play. And they run the ball over the left side, and it's going to be a 1st down.
Yeah. You can see those big boys pounding on you constantly over and over again. I think are starting to take the toll on the D line right here for the Spartans. So you got to find some heart and energy right now to figure out how to stop this Coopersville offense.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. 1st and 10, ball on the 47. Coopersville with a fresh set of downs. Yeah, Sparta's defense has to find a way to slow this offense down. And right now, the Coopersville's offensive line is leading the way.
That's a nice play, though. Oh, Moose got to make that tackle, but...
Quarterback pulled that one and tried to run up the middle, and maybe a yard, maybe 2.
He's reading that end, and Alex Vanderwood flew out nicely with that end, which made Bosch keep it and have to go upfield. And Moose was right there, kind of bounced off, kind of took him down a little bit, still for a 1-yard gain, so...
2nd and 9, ball on the 48. Ball carrier to the left, bouncing. Maybe a 4 or 5 yard gain.
Yeah, and the thing about it, when you're gaining these chunk plays as a coach, you're just saying that if we get close, we're going for it on 4th down.
Agreed.
But the Spartans need a turnover. They need a tackle for a loss. They need a big momentum play here.
Right, because Coopersville is just grinding away at them.
And that means they're going to eat. They're eating the clock. They're eating your energy. They're eating everything.
Nothing is more demoralizing than getting run on all night long. So we're looking for a big play from the Sparta defense here. 3rd and 4, ball on the 47.
Yeah, that he definitely moved forward. That should have been a legal procedure.
Quick now 11. Pad, now screen out to the left-hand side. Number 1 gets another Coopersville 1st down.
And they're going to keep Spartans are giving them that, you got your corner playing deep third, so he's going to come off, and then you got the linebacker playing on the slot receiver a little bit. So
and that's a dangerous play. They're going to keep throwing that out there.
It's just a long handoff. They're just throwing it out there.
Pitch and a catch, and if Sparta sucks up on that,
then
number 1 is just going to stop and go, and that's more trouble. So we're 1st and 10, ball on the 41. Jet to the right.
Was he going to call legal procedure after the play? I mean, 11 did move up a little bit. But it was a lot more on the other play, and it wasn't called.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
Yeah, he's going to call legal procedure. That's a coaching flag right there when you get into the referee's ear about calling something. Definitely wasn't called last play. He did it. He did it again in less dramatic fashion. And the umpire called it, so.
And, they'll sometimes tell the kid, hey, you were coming forward. Don't do it again.
Yeah.
We're going to call you.
Usually not in playoff football. Usually that's out the window. Usually that's JV, freshman, first week, second week stuff.
But they called it that time.
Yeah,
It's going to be 1st and 15, ball on the 46.
This is the time for the Spartans to take advantage. Get a big play here.
No doubt about it.
You got to keep them pinned back. Keep a long down and distance here. You can see Melvin Gordon is now tied up. Take away that now screen from away from the Coopersville Broncos. Basically, you get the yardage back here on first down.
So they got the 5 yards back that they just had to give up on the penalty. It's going to be 2nd and 10, ball on the 41. And like you said, it's here's where the Spartan defense needs to take advantage of that flag, the negative yardage.
They've played mistake-free football until that flag, basically, for Coopersville, and that can only help you win a game. And Sparta hasn't bad. We've had the only one turnover, basically. But other than that, we haven't had much offense, and their defense has been on the field for a long time.
Oh,
there it is.
Boom! Is that Mike Reardon?
That was.
Yeah.
Be a wrestler. Take a counting class. Have great hair. Keys
Boom.
to success. Write that on a board.
3 keys to success.
Write it on a board somewhere. Circle it. And that's what I taught. That's what we needed. 3rd and long.
Big play on defense. It's going to be 3rd and 20. Great play, blitz up the middle, and they were all over that. Love to see Mike Reardon do well on defense. 3rd and 20, ball on the 49. Here we go. They're going to pass. Long pass down the field. That's going to be over. They were trying to pick on, I think that was Trevor Wilcox down there. Trevor Wilcox says, not on my watch.
Yeah. Nice coverage. And Coopersville will bring out their punt. That's a great stop.
Yes.
Spartans got to
4th and 20.
They got to take the momentum and drive the ball down the field here. It's going to be a big possession, just like everyone is, but it's different. You stopped the Coopersville Broncos. You made them punt here. Take that momentum and use it on offense.
Put some points on the board and change this game. Change the momentum in the game.
Big punt return here by Dylan Tarowski. Light a fire. Your offense can't do it. Do it yourself on special teams here.
Ball down to about the 20 and out of bounds. And Sparta, they were not even going to let Dylan Tarowski try and return that. That was aimed right out of bounds, and they said no.
Yeah, you can tell they're trying to avoid him on special teams, kicking away from him, not giving him a chance to kind of get a burst of energy.
And that's only smart on their part.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's going to be 1st and 10, ball on the 21, and Sparta, big possession here. They need to do something. They need to get down the field. They need to put some points on the board and get back into this game.
Yep.
3:57 left in the 3rd quarter. Spartans ready to go on offense. Nick Gordon back in the shotgun. Motion.
Yeah, number 11 for the Broncos did a great job extending.
He blew that up.
You can only run motion towards or so much and hand the ball off until someone just starts cheating like that. And now they got to develop another play. If that guy's going to get out wide, tuck at the ball underneath him. But that was a nice play by number 11 Tim Allen right there to just stretch it. It seemed like he got sick of the ball. Keep going outside of him, and he just jetted out there to make a fabulous play.
So loss of 5 on the play. It's 2nd and 15, ball on the 16. We've got trips up to the top of the field.
Wide receiver screen.
Batted down in the backfield.
Tim Allen again making a play on defense. It was set up pretty well. It could have been potentially a big play, but
that's all you can do as a quarterback, try and get that out there. But that guy had his big paw out there and knocked it down.
Brings up.
Could be 3rd and 15. Again, big play. And this is where Sparta, I think, is a little bit. They run the ball so much, and they've had so much success running the ball. When they get backed up,
both teams almost. Once
right.
it get 3rd and 12, it's going to be tough for anyone. But got a little draw going on here, but
a little trickery, and they put the ball on the carpet. Coopersville gets the fumble. Oh, that's the worst case scenario right there. I mean, even if you don't make the play, at least keep the ball so you can punt it away. Now you give Coop the ball right on the 10-yard line. Oh, maybe the 13-yard line. And boom, Coopersville is knocking on your door.
Yeah, 3rd and long, they tried almost the Statue of Liberty
that's
play.
What I was thinking.
Yeah, that guy kind of stands back there stagnant, and the quarterback, kind of puts the ball in his hip pocket. And, it's just one of those things like Coopersville did earlier. You just haven't done those plays. So to run them in an actual game, if you haven't run them before, it's just different than practice. So
right. Practice is a little bit slower.
Mm-hmm.
It's not game speed. Things, linemen are usually moving in different ways. So 1st and 10, ball on the 13. Coopersville running the jet. Oh, pass.
Oh, he caught it. He caught it.
Oh,
yeah, that's a touchdown right there. That
touchdown,
is a
Coopersville.
Fantastic play by that kid.
They ran the jet to the left. They've been running jet all night long, and the running back simply stopped and threw the ball in the end zone. Sparta had good coverage on that. No, I'm not looking at the roster, and there's 6.5.
Jason Almalander. So sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but that was a fantastic catch, young man.
Yeah.
That fantastic
Great
coverage.
catch. Yeah, the coverage
great
was
coverage.
there.
Hopped the ball up, and then basically it was, look what I found, and I got a touchdown. So
all right,
we get our last name Zisler out there.
Your boy Zisler in for the extra point.
He
crushes
I think he
it.
was mad that he didn't make the first one. He's just been pounding the ball.
Coconut shrimp for everybody.
There you go. So
2:59 left in the 3rd quarter. Coopersville is leading 19-0 over the Sparta Spartans. This is not how the Spartan faithful envisioned this night.
No, you just had 2 plays back-to-back that basically changed the whole dynamics of the game. Spartans now need 3 possessions minimum in order to take the lead or tie the Broncos here. So very difficult task when we look at it. The Broncos have been possessing the ball a ton during this game. So for the Spartans to get 3 possessions, they got to score on almost every single one. There is no room for error.
You will not see Coopersville pass the ball again tonight. I mean, they were going to grind the clock out.
I think the only thing you'll see is some now screens.
Oh,
quick
agreed. Out number 1. But I tell you what, kudos to Ed Kamen coming off of a turnover. To have a play call like that, that's a pretty aggressive move, a great call to come up with that.
That's always
sweet jet pass. It's a great time to do it.
I thought it was a run the whole way.
So
I was like, that guy isn't trying to get to the outside, and there was a one-man route, and he was covered. And
I'm like, yep, Sparta's set. They set the edge. They've stopped that, and he just pulled up and threw the ball in the end zone. All right, Coopersville is lined up for the kick. Zisler's back to squib it away. Oh, he's going to boot it. Yep. And that is out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Again, they are not going to let Dylan Tarasky hurt them tonight. Mm-hmm. They would rather kick it out of bounds and take the penalty rather than.
I think kicking out of bounds has been the best option because other than that, I think they've almost got to the 40. So kicking it out of bounds is basically. But I'd like to see Zisler just kick it.
Yeah, I would like to see him go full out and crush that thing.
Yeah.
So
big play. We need a big play. We need a big play. We need it fast. We can't. I mean, it'd be nice. You can take time and drive this down the field, but like you said, you leave yourself no chance for error on defense. And we've seen that Coopersville can drive the ball and control the ball, so we got to have big plays here.
Yeah, we need 3 scores to get back in this game. Nick Gordon under center, ball on the 35. He drops straight back. It looks like a little pass across the middle of the field to, was that Sam Whitmore?
Yeah, just a simple drag route. If you're the defense right now, you're going to let everything underneath you. You don't let anything
They're
over you.
They're gonna play deep, and they'll be happy to come up and tackle you. No one gets behind them.
Yeah, if it's going to take you 6 minutes to score here, they'll take that gladly. Run off that much time.
So we've got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Sparta, ball on the 36. Nick Gordon back to pass again.
Oh, no.
Oh, he got hit.
No, this ain't
they're
looking
gonna
good. Oh, yeah. You saw that. You saw that coming from here. There was too many receivers that wanted, or defenders that wanted that ball.
So Coopersville could have clearly picked that off, and I think both people wanted to get their name called, and neither one gets it called, and they just dropped that clear interception.
Yeah, they almost had enough time to look at each other and say, "You got it, or I got it." That thing was floating up
like
there.
Like 2 outfielders, they should have been calling the ball.
Goodyear
so
blimp up there.
Nick Gordon got hit right as he was releasing the ball, which caused the floater there. So 2:15. We've got 3rd and 8, ball on the 37. Nick Gordon rolling to the right.
Oh, he threw it too low. Yeah. He had
a man open up to the right, and he probably should have thrown it 2 steps earlier, and that gave the extra 2 steps gave that defender the time to kind of get in there. And the interception that they didn't get the play before, they got this play for sure. And it's going to be 1st and 10, Coopersville Broncos on the 40-yard line. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. That's a nightmare scenario for the Sparta Spartans. That is not how they wanted that drive to end.
Yeah, Coopersville takes over 2:01 here, so see what they can. They're just going to run the ball here as much as possible, probably.
Agreed.
Moose making a nice play, but 32 for Coopersville's making it tough to tackle them.
So I think, Coopersville came in here 2-4, but they've played some outstanding competition in the OK Blue.
Yeah, Unity Christian, Spring Lake, who's ranked 1st in this district.
West Catholic.
And West Catholic, all undefeated or 1-loss teams. Coopersville did come off a win against Holland Christian 21-7. Sparta came off a good win against North Point Christian last week. But offense just really hasn't got started for the Spartans right now.
Nothing has really gelled tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Number 11 out to the left, and he's taken down right at the line of scrimmage. And again, I think Coopersville right now is just happy to run the clock.
Yeah.
And Ed Kamen is probably in a quandary here because he likes to run offense fast, but he really should be milking the clock here a little bit.
Yeah, and he still is. He's waiting for that back ref to hold up the hand for 10 seconds. He's going to. You haven't seen him kind of get up and snap it quick, and there's no reason to now.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
They're going to run this out and probably run it down into the start of the fourth quarter after this play. See if they try throwing the ball 3rd and long.
3rd and 11, ball on the 41. They drop back for a pass.
Oh, wow.
That is going to be
How is there not a flag on that one?
Is that just incidental contact?
Wow. There was definitely just... Melvin Gordon definitely got away with one. The official reached for his pocket. I think he might have tucked a little too deep. Maybe he couldn't find it.
I don't know.
Yeah, Skittles was definitely burned on that one.
What?
Ed Kamen's giving a full year. And then, as a ref, you just say, I didn't see it, maybe. You just own it.
Guy got mugged.
Yeah.
It's going to be 4th and 11, ball on the 41.
I tell you what, that's as me as a coach, I'm probably getting kicked out. That's so bad.
Not with a 19-point lead.
Right? I guess yeah.
So Coopersville is going to play field position here, and they're going to punt the ball and try and pin Sparta back in their own territory.
Good looking
nice punt.
Fair catch
at the 5. I don't know. I think I might have let that try and maybe bounce into the end zone. If
Usually the
possible.
rules, if it's within 10 yards, you kind of let it go unless, you don't let it go if there's defenders all the way around you because they're just going to catch it. But, yeah, great job. Makes an uphill battle even more uphill and steeper for the Spartans that have to go basically 95 yards to get their first score with 16 left in the third. So definitely an uphill battle. It's not over, but we need some big plays. As I said before, the Spartan offense got to spark a couple big plays, and you could see this whole thing turn around.
Right. Couple more shout-outs. We've got Matt Landry over running the clock next door. I said that my wife was listening. My daughter Kate is up at the house. My daughter Kelsey is home from Chicago. Dylan Tarosky up the middle.
A.K.A. Nick Schoonermaker. He accidentally slipped a little bit right there, but he had a hole. He had a hole.
Scooney getting his touches.
Yeah. So they're going to wind it, go fourth quarter. Big game tomorrow, in-state rival, Michigan State.
Oh, can't wait for that.
I guess me and Toporski might be a little biased because we're Michigan fans, but if you're an MSU fan, you can't feel too good right now.
No.
You lost to Rutgers, and they're not good and have been historically not good.
Seven turnovers last week.
You know what? I will say this to Sparty. I bet you Sparty plays us tough, but Milton looked very good against Minnesota on Saturday night.
Yes.
Their offense seemed a little more fast tempo, quicker pace, and I think Jimmy realized maybe to get those Buckeyes down in that nasty state of Ohio, he might just have to score more points than them instead of stopping them on offense. So I like Michigan by 21, but I would not be surprised if it ended up being a closer game than
I agree with you. I think it's going to be closer than a lot of people think.
Yep.
Sparty did not play well.
Horrible.
And they're going to tighten some things up and clean some things up this week. And if they can keep away from the turnovers, then I think it's going to be tighter. But I'm excited to see that offense again.
Yes, it was very exciting.
They played well last week.
A lot of RPOs.
A lot of RPOs. And just, zero mistakes. Everything was just positive.
Especially coming off such a long break. I mean, you saw a lot of mistakes. You saw Indiana beat Penn State. Some of the when good schools make mistakes, they end up losing to the bad ones. So,
all right, snap to Nick Gordon. A little jet to the left. Gain of maybe 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, Whitmore's
a little more than that.
Yeah, he was running hard.
Sam Whitmore is deceiving with those giant legs.
Yeah, it just looks like he's gliding on ice.
And it's going to be 3rd and 3. Ball on the 12. Snap to Nick Gordon, little handoff inside. And not a lot, real close to a first down.
Looks like they're going to give it to him here.
That's awfully nice of them.
That was generous, yeah, but if you're some Spartan fans and we're looking up here, running it, we're taking a lot of time off the clock here. We got to let it loose a little bit if we're going to give a chance to win the ball game.
You've got to open it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 16. Spartans have a long way to go to cash in on some points.
Yeah, Nick Scooney just at the line, like I said, that big Coopersville offensive line transfers over to a defensive line as well.
There's a lot of big bodies down there, I tell you what. They grow them big in Coopersville.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's baling the hay.
I think they're just hay fed. I think it's just hay.
They're big. There is no doubt.
So two very similar cities, though, Coopersville and Sparta, both farming communities.
So 2nd and 10, ball on the 16.
Oh,
quick throw out to Dylan Tarosky, and he just dropped the ball. It is going to be 3rd and 10. You know who I had a chance to talk to before the game was Matt Spencer.
Oh,
wanted to give a shout out to him.
That old cat, eh?
Our longtime former principal at Sparta High School, and he is the new superintendent over at Coopersville. And it was good to see him again. It was weird seeing him in green.
Yes.
But it was good to see him nonetheless. So
yeah, former teacher at Sparta.
Yep. Long-time teacher, long-time administrator, and it was good to see him. So shout out to Matt Spencer.
Yeah. Coopersville snagged a good one for us. We wished him the best of luck going off, and it seems like he's doing a terrific job over there at Coopersville.
3rd and 10, ball on the 16. Nick Gordon. Oh, they're going to blow this play dead.
Oh.
Too much delay of game. That's a costly penalty. Holy cow.
Definitely doesn't help.
On a 3rd and 10. Ooh. So 3rd and 15.
Going the wrong way.
Yeah. Ball on the 11. It makes this play even more difficult. So is Jordan, is your wife listening tonight, or does she
is
hear
not.
enough of you in the house?
She does hear enough of me already, that is for sure. She says I am the best person that I can have a conversation with myself, but she is working tonight. She is a nurse at Helen DeVos Children's Hospital, so she's working on a night shift right now.
Nick Gordon rolling it out. Oh, picked off again. Coop down to the 10. Tackled at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, he just...
Nick Gordon threw that into traffic.
Yeah, he had a wide receiver farther closer to the sideline, and when he threw to that inside guy, he's just turning across his body, and everyone knows it's it's hard to throw. You never throw across it wasn't necessarily the middle, but he's throwing across his body. It just takes mustard off of the ball, and when you throw it towards the middle of the field, that's where the defenders are. They're not towards the edge, they're towards the middle, so it gives them a better chance. So, great read, great play by the safety there at Coopersville. Puts them at the 1-yard line. And if the Coopersville goes in and pounds this in,
this game is over.
Yeah, it could be.
So, 9:49 left in the 4th quarter. Coopersville up 19-0. They've got the ball on the 2-yard line, 1st and goal. And they just pounded in, and he is in. That is a touchdown for Coopersville.
Yeah. Number 32 right there. He's been being the horse. Dylan Marino? Yeah, kind of just put his shoulder pads down, bounced his way into the end zone right there. Makes it a
he kept his feet moving, and as a running back, that's a good thing, and he got rewarded with a touchdown. It's 25-0, Coopersville. Zisler on for the extra point.
Ooh, nice grab by
the
holder.
The holder, that came in low.
That was skidding off the turf right there. He picked it up and put it down, and Sizzler knocked it through. So
26-0, Coopersville Broncos over the Sparta Spartans here in the 4th quarter. We've got 9:43 left in the game, and it's got to be disappointing for Sparta coming in here with the better record. But they're going to line it up. They're going to get the kick, and they're going to try and put a positive spin on this game and get some points on the board. Last thing they want to do is get shut out here by Coopersville. Any points on the board is a positive at this point.
Yep. For sure looking at it, never want to see that goose egg. So see at the Spartans, see if they probably still going to see the seniors playing. It's going to be their last game, so you won't rotate out those guys, keep them in. But be interesting to see if we see some personnel change a little bit.
Maybe see some seniors that are on the sideline get into the game.
Yeah, that's going to be nice, though.
All right, are we going to see the squib kick from Zisler?
I hope he just boots
Is that
one.
Zisler? He looks small.
That is 23. Zisler is out.
They're resting him for next week.
23, Nick Gordon. Not our quarterback. Same name. But nope. Looks like we got the backup kicker in. See
All
if
right,
they let him boot one.
Everyone gets a chance on the Coopersville team.
Mm-hmm.
Even the kicker. All right, any year now. The referees, here we go.
That's a
nice kick.
Backup kicker ain't bad either.
Yeah. Dylan takes the ball at the 12. He is out to the 42-yard line. Nice return.
You can tell why they want to give it to him. It's explosive. He's electric.
And that is why they've been staying away from Dylan Tarosky all night long. All right. So, as Sparta gets ready, I'd like to give a shout out to the varsity cheer team, Gwen Amadeo, Casey Sharon, Jocelyn Garza, Julia Hernandez, Cassidy Longworth, Janela Mack, Peyton Petak, Bethany Poling, Emily Postma, Araceli Vasquez, Abby Warfield, Emma Yemick, and Abby Zurich. The head coach of the cheer team is Heather Otterson, and the assistant is Josie Zurich. Nice job tonight, ladies. Love to see you down there.
Yes. Wouldn't be a football game without the cheerleaders, that's for sure.
Agreed.
And once again, missing our friend Jim Walsh, the band director, and his crew out there. They just put out a new video on Spartan News of them doing their Thriller routine, bringing back MJ from the dead, doing the classic Michael Jackson Thriller, Zombie. Perfect time to do it this time of year. So
yeah, it's just plain strange to be at a football game and not hear a marching band play.
It is. I agree. So it's glad to have some normalcy with those cheerleaders out there. We wishing even more congratulations to the senior cheerleaders down there as they be cheering for their last football game. Maybe they continue their career into sideline cheer and other things.
Competitive cheer.
Competitive cheer.
Here we go. Handoff. Dylan Tarosky. Oh, almost a face mask there.
Oh, that was one. They're going to keep the flags in their pants probably.
Yeah, they want to keep the clock running and get home at a decent hour tonight. So, ball up to the 48. It's going to be 2nd and 4 after that gain of 6. Sparta up to the line. They're not wasting much time. Same offense. You've got 2 wings. You've got Scooney in the backfield. Whitmore coming around off tackle. And he just moving the pile. And first down for Sparta. Ball out to the 45-yard line. I'd love to see Sam Whitmore run. When he was a 7th grader and played for me, he was my quarterback.
Was he just as tall?
Yes, but everyone looks tall to me. So, but he was a great runner back then, and we used to love to let him run the ball.
I know. I tried to get him come out and pitch for me freshman year for the baseball team.
Little gator action.
Oh, yeah.
But he plays rugby, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does that. I said, just come on and pitch. You got Randy Johnson-like body right there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Everyone likes to play rugby nowadays.
Yeah,
hey, you're talking to a track coach here.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm losing track people. You're losing baseball players.
Hey, as long as kids are playing sports, I think I'm good. As long as everyone's getting involved in something other than TikTok and then Snapchat and that stuff, I think we're all right.
All right, Whitmore running the sweep to the left side there. And you almost knew that was coming. Scooney kind of shifted to the outside there, and that's that's one of their tells. Yeah. But you know there's also a play off of that they'll probably come back and run a gator or a counter off of it. So 7:53 here left in the fourth quarter. 1st and 10, ball on 34. Sparta moving the ball. Another jet to Tarosky this time. He gets some good yardage off the right side down to about the 24-yard line. That's going to be another Sparta first down.
Yeah, it's just left, right, out of bounds. If we do this for the rest of the fourth quarter, we might not get enough possessions to score enough touchdowns, but
they're not running a lot of time off the clock going out of bounds every time.
Yeah, it looks like Coopersville's definitely rotated some of their players here.
Well, this just in, I've got pizza waiting for me at my house, so.
Well, send me the address.
Yeah. And there is Tarosky again, pounding the ball. Gain of 4. Down to the 20.
Yeah, we want to go ahead and thank all the seniors from the football team.
Yep.
Definitely, when looking at it, a lot of these kids have put in a ton of time.
A lot of time over the years.
Yeah, it goes fast. For all you young cats out there, listen. When old people say it goes fast, it's because we have experience in it going very fast. So
Dylan Tarosky again, just pounding the ball down to the 15. You know, a lot of these players, the juniors and seniors, I mean, even some of the sophomores that are out there tonight, all played for me at the 7th and 8th grade level.
You don't say.
Gavin and Jaden Ashley, I can remember when they were just little linemen at the 7th grade level. Big John Rosema, he was about the same size back in 7th and 8th grade. But it's great to see them as seniors. Gator coming back.
Whitmore's got a lane.
Sam looking good.
Pushing through.
Down to about the 1 or 2 yard line. And a little burst of speed there.
Yeah.
He had those long legs moving.
When you see that green grass, I tell you what, it's good. You get excited.
He had his eyes set on a touchdown there.
Yeah.
3rd and what do we have here? First and goal, ball on the 2.
The goose egg is no more. Scooney takes it in.
In for the touchdown.
The hair flowing.
Scooney has 2 of the 3 things. He's got great hair. He is in my accounting class.
He forgot to wrestle.
He prefers to play basketball to wrestling. I've tried to get him out for wrestling every year. Won't do it. But he's in for the touchdown. Love to see that. Great kid. Love to see him in for the touchdown. So, what we're also going to see is Bella Valoni.
Bella Valoni for our extra point
Bella kicking the extra point. I was going to be sad if I didn't see her kick an extra point tonight.
Perfect last week. See if she can keep it going. That one never.
Jordan, you jinxed her.
We jinxed her all the time last week.
Wow.
I figured if I didn't try and jinx her, then she would miss it. So I was jinxing to unjinx it.
Unjinx the jinx?
Yes.
Okay, well, unfortunately, Bella is unsuccessful with the extra point, and with 6 minutes left in the game, Sparta is on the board. It's 26-6, Coopersville. So what's the matchup? Who will the winner of this game play next week? Do they shuffle the division, or is it a set bracket?
I'm pretty sure it's a set bracket. So the winner of this game will get Whitehall and Fruitport, and by the looks of it, it's Whitehall. Whitehall was up 25-0 at halftime against Fruitport, so I'd say they kept that train rolling. Yeah, I think it's going to come down to Spring Lake's on the top.
Yeah, they're tough this year.
Even with the 4-2 record and Whitehall being 5-1, you get more playoff points. The more difficult teams you play and the more wins they have. So that means Spring Lake has played a more difficult schedule to get those points over Whitehall. But it seems like those two are going to definitely clash for the district title here in a couple leagues.
Agreed. It's strange to think that Whitehall and Sparta are in the same.
Yeah, same division.
I mean, back in the day when I coached in Ravenna, I mean, Whitehall was in our league.
Yep.
And, it just doesn't seem they're as big as Sparta.
No.
Times change over 30 years, so.
That's right. Very true.
Kickoff here.
Onside
They're going to go an onside.
Yep.
Coopersville fields it, and that guy smartly falls down. He did just what the coach tells you to do. Feel that thing
and just
fall to the ground. Don't be a hero.
Everyone else around him should be looking to pop off on people to protect them right there. But it looks like the Spartans are going to get another chance with an offside penalty, which is pretty fine for the Spartans. They get another chance at an onside kick here.
Well, Coopersville knows it's coming.
Yep. You just gotta, if you're the Broncos here, you just gotta look the ball in, because there's nothing more scary realizing that you're probably gonna get the ball and get a crack after it too as well. So,
yeah, I'm sure they've got their hands team out there to field this.
Yep, and you're looking for the onside kick. You're looking for a lot of bounces in that big hop, kind of shoot up into the defender's chest and get that bad bounce and get it rolling around on the turf.
All right, waiting for the onside kick here.
Yeah, good job by
There they go. No bounce there.
Yeah.
They just try a little pooch kick and hope that maybe it hits them in the shoulder pads and bounces out. But that Coopersville player fielded it nicely, went right to the ground. So it's going to be 1st and 10, ball on the 48-yard line, it looks like. 5:57 left in the game, and Coopersville is going to come out, and they're going to try and grind the ball down the field and run the clock out here. They would love a 5-minute and 57-second drive.
Yep.
And they don't care if they score or not. Handoff up the middle.
Nice tackle there by 63. That's Alex. That's Big Al. Alex Vanderwip right there.
Good tackle.
Yeah, he's like 6'5".
He is a big guy.
He's also an arm wrestling champion. If you go to Sparta Country, that kid racks up trophies up there. You do not want to see him in an arm wrestling.
The last 2 years at lunch duty, I've seen that kid win more arm wrestling matches. He's arm wrestling for milk. He's arm wrestling for chicken nuggets. That's how he feeds himself during the day. He's good, too. 2nd and 8, ball on the 46.
Cooper's going to wait till the back official puts up his hand, signifying 10 seconds left on the clock, and then start counting down. So,
yeah, use the maximum amount of time here.
Moose.
Boom. Moose on the loose in the backfield, wreaking havoc. And there's a loss on that play of 2 yards. Now, Moose only has one thing going for him. Now let me rephrase that. Moose has a lot of things going for him. But he's not a wrestler.
His
in my
hair
class. Is relatively short, but he's in my accounting class.
He's in your accounting class.
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yes, he's one of the 5 football players I have in my accounting class. So he almost went out for wrestling last year, and he made the basketball team.
No.
And I'm sure Coach Gone was sad about that. No, loss of a yard.
Michael Reardon coming in there to make a tackle. Sparta's going to use a timeout here, try to extend the game to give themselves a chance. Down by 20, going to need 3 scores to get back in it. It's not over.
Not over.
But
till the fat lady sings.
Yeah, if the Coopersville Broncos were wearing Atlanta Falcons jersey, I'd feel more comfortable. They tend to blow some big fourth quarter leads and in some crazy ways. So brings us to the Lions. Lions.
Who are the Lions playing this
Colts.
week?
So
Colts.
Phillip Rivers and his 19 kids. So should be a good game.
I didn't even know Phillip Rivers was in the league anymore.
Yep, he was with the Chargers forever, and then they took over for the Colts there. But yeah, it should be a good game. High-powered offense, good defense for the Colts. Lions were able to basically win in Lioness fashion last Sunday.
As only the Lions can do. It's 4th and 11 here. Coopersville is going to punt. They're going to play the field possession game.
Kick it away from Tarosky, not giving him a
Yep.
chance.
Oh, nice Coopersville
No,
bounce. And it rolls dead at about the 17-yard line where Sparta will take over on offense. So 3:56 left here in the game. Broncos leading the Spartans 26-6.
Yeah, if you want to hear a story that it's not over until it's over, my previous school down in Southwest Michigan, Bridgman Bees, gotta give them a shout out. No one's probably listening from there. They were down 47-0 against Tri-Unity Christian in the third quarter and came back and won the game in overtime, 54-53. And I had said that's got to be some type of record. So if there's hope, it's there.
If you say so. Tarosky out to the left side. Out of bounds. It looks like a first down. Now, all I know about the Bridgman Bees is that my two roommates, my sophomore year in college, were from New Buffalo.
New Buffalo,
And
yes.
You know who they hated?
The Bridgman Bees, yes.
Oh,
Very much.
They had a major complex about Bridgman.
Yes, very much a
That
Coopersville and Sparta rivalry.
Oh, yeah,
so.
backyard.
It was also very funny. We actually started a wrestling program down there and combined the school. So now you had rivals being on the same.
Oh.
Very small schools, about 300 per school students. So that was very small.
Yeah, both, Division 7, 8?
Yeah. They are currently now down to 8-man football, so.
Ooh. All right, it's going to be 3rd and 1, ball on the 26. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game here. Sparta comes up to the line. Nick Gordon under center.
Yeah.
They're going to give the ball to their workhorse, Tarosky. And, there's a flag, maybe.
Horse collar?
Horse collar, or maybe a face mask slipped in there.
But grab the front of the jersey. New one.
It's going to be a first down for Sparta either way.
Personal foul, face mask on the Broncos. Well, I think I'd like to give a quick shout out to seniors to go ahead and name them. Got Michael Reardon for linebacker, Kyle Weeder at a corner. You've got Summer Singh at a wide receiver, Jackson Awinga at a defensive back. You have John Rosema at defensive end, Justin Mentelowitz, defensive line, offensive line, Nate Dawson, offensive line, Seth Phillips, defense and offensive line, and Jaden Ashley for offensive line. We thank those young men for all their commitment, their drive, their blood, sweat, tears to the Sparta program.
Little Gator coming back. Did you get Jaden and Gavin Ashley on there?
If I didn't, I was reading Jaden Ashley and Gavin Ashley.
Yep.
If I missed anyone, I'm sorry. I'm
Good
reading
Lord,
off.
do not forget one of the twins.
I didn't. Yeah, that would not be good.
All right. It is 2nd and 7, ball on the 47. We've got 2.5 minutes left here. Nick Gordon under center. Scooney in the backfield, double wings. They're going to have Sam Whitmore run it to the left. He's going to lose a couple of yards on that one.
You can only run it so many times before everyone's going to start picking on it.
So it's going to be 3rd and 8, ball on the 46. And we're under 2 minutes here at Spartan Stadium.
Counteraction coming.
Dylan Tarosky.
Tarosky.
Boom!
No quitting there. No quitting there. I like that.
He is a hammer.
He's only a junior. He's coming back, too. So.
And I heard a rumor that he signed up for wrestling. Great wrestler in middle school.
Could he potentially sign up for accounting?
Yeah, and maybe grow his hair a little bit longer.
So Coopersville's going to take a timeout here, maybe to regroup things. look at stuff.
Minute 40 left in the game. Broncos up 26-6.
I don't know. Ed is yelling at the head official. He's out by the numbers.
He is not happy at all. If I'm that official, I do not want to ref Coopersville's game next week. So it's starting to look like Coopersville is going to be playing Whitehall next week.
Yep. The game started at 6 p.m.
Oh! I thought he was going to come down with that.
Oh, yeah. I thought
Pass right down the seam to Sam Whitmore. Sam got one of his big arms up to grab that thing.
I thought he was almost going to tip it to himself right there.
Agreed. And I thought if he hadn't, it may have been picked off. But I thought he was going to bring that down and catch it.
Yeah, as we look towards the future here, we can't but help but, one season ends, new one opens. Like you said, you got Nick Gordon at a freshman quarterback. He's gained so much experience and knowledge. You're kind of interested to see how the Spartan team is going to come together next year.
Dylan Tarosky down the sideline. Did you see Ashley pulling out there?
Yeah.
Number 77?
There was some beef running down the sideline, that's for sure.
He was hauling. I love that. Nice gain all the way down to the 17-yard line where it's 1st and 10. There is a minute left in the game. Sparta hurries up, gets to the line. They're going to try and tack on some points here. Sam Whitmore on the sweep. He's got a bevy of blockers. He turns the corner. He's out of bounds down the 3-yard line maybe. He was sniffing the end zone again.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him hit some pay dirt. 46 seconds left. Ball is on the 5-yard line. 1st and goal on the 5. Let's see what Sparta has up their sleeve here. Scooney up the middle.
Oh, yeah. Snuffed out, though. Sniffed out.
They knew that was coming. So they may get a yard, maybe a yard and a half on that.
Sparta's going to call a timeout.
They're going to talk it over. They would definitely, they're building for next year right now. They want to end this on a positive note. My pizza's getting cold at home while they talk it over in the huddle here.
What'd she get you?
Some Papa Pachonis.
Nice. What'd you get on that? What do you like?
Sausage and green olives.
What? What combination have you? Ugh.
So good.
I'm like a banana peppers and pepperoni kind of guy. Or sausage. I married an Italian, so.
Oh, there you go.
I can't do olives. No.
You can't go what?
I can't do olives.
Oh,
I've never been an
love
olive guy.
olives.
I know.
Love olives. So 37 seconds left here in the ball game. 2nd down. Ball on the 3.
It'd be nice for a senior to punch this in.
Yes. Well, we have no seniors in the backfield. They're all.
Is Reardon right there? Is that Reardon?
Well, that would be great.
That'd be Tarosky, I think, on the opposite side. He's going to go probably ahead and push it in.
Yep, there he is. He's going to walk
touchdown.
into the end zone.
There it is. Like it. End on a good note. End on a good note here.
So, Dylan Tarosky walks in on the jet to the right-hand side. Sparta's put some more points up on the board. It is 26-12. And we get to see Bella Valoni again and see if she can get an extra point here and end her season on a positive note with an extra point. It's been fun seeing her kick this year. Fantastic soccer player. Ashley Cowdrey she started kicking at the beginning.
Yeah, she got an injury.
Injured and couldn't continue kicking, but it was fun seeing her do the kickoffs and Bella doing the extra points. And
we're going to get a 2-point conversion.
Oh, Bella's got to be angry about that.
Yeah, she got to talk to Coach Chapman.
Dylan Tarosky in for the 2-point conversion. And I think that was the very same play, and he walked in without a Coopersville Bronco touching him again. So it is 26-14, 33 seconds left in the game. I can expect another onside kick.
Yeah, or you just kick it. 33 seconds, game's obviously over. I just say kick it out of bounds or get the, never want to see a kid get hurt on the last play, but you don't want to see a team quit. Understand both sides and both perspectives, but right now we're playing to end the game. You're not playing to do anything much more, so.
Right. Hey, I'd like to give a shout out to Paul Owens again and his Techno Whiz live feed crew here.
Yeah, they were speaking Spanish earlier or something.
Oh,
they
it was
were
all
speaking
gigabytes,
numbers,
and CPUs, and
my head was
Jordan and I
my brain
just
hurt.
kept quiet.
Yeah.
But they have done a fantastic job, not only doing football, but soccer games, volleyball games. You name it, they were live streaming it. So
and
parents and grandparents could see their kids play.
Yeah, he's going to hit it up in the winter, though. Wrestling, basketball. If there's a sport being played, Paul Owens and his crew is around taping it and sending it straight into your living room.
Right.
So.
And if he wants me to come and commentate on wrestling, then he is going to have to get a sponsorship for some food during the live feeds.
I think we might go out and start just campaigning for ourselves, and we just might throw in ads to ourselves.
You and I could be the marketing guys.
Yeah, we might want to go out and do that.
In this business.
He's got enough on his plates talking about gigabytes and 3D RAMs.
He can stay on the tech side. Yeah. We'll go set up the food.
What we do best.
That's right. Coconut shrimp and bloomin' onions all over the place.
I think your nickname should be Squirrel. Because every single day, you go to every single pod and you're looking for snacks to hoard in your office and eat.
I'm not hoarding them. I'm eating them.
Yeah, that's very true. So, knee one last time for Bosch, and the Coopersville Broncos will move on to play Whitehall. We wish them the best of luck next week. Safe travels to all the Spartan fans and all the visiting and everyone. We shake hands, good sportsmanship. We wrap up another season of Spartan football in a disappointing way. Leave on a winning season, 4-2. But we look towards the future. A lot of young kids, a lot of seniors leaving, but a lot of young kids to make this future program look right.
Agreed. Great working with you this season, Jordan. Maybe
It's been
we'll see
fun.
you next year.
We will. You guys have a great one.
All right. Thank you.